Good morning, you guys. It's Tuesday morning. Feels like a Monday, but it's not. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hey, ho. Hey, ho. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are doing well. Did you guys have a good, happy Memorial Day weekend? I hope you did. Hope everyone was safe, right? Sorry guys, my glasses look a little funny there. I have some darker balloons, but they kind of scratched up. I think it's hard to see out of them. Actually, I got some maybe this color. You know what? It don't matter. It is what it is. Yeah, it's 7:28. It was 7:24 when I sat here. I got up about 6:40 maybe. I've been up off and on prior to that because of El Chapo. El Chapo, as always. For some reason, it's a freaking cat. If I don't get up at a certain time, because he's used to me getting up at a certain time, but there are times when I'm just tired, and so he's just scraping and scratching, trying to get my attention. It's like, oh my God, so frustrating. And I was so tired, hair was banging, because again, I was trying to get these videos up last night, and actually starting yesterday morning, but it just was not working right. I ended up falling asleep a couple of times. It was just so difficult, y'all. But I got them up. I hope you guys enjoyed them. I really did. Could be better, I'm aware of that, but y'all just don't know the difficult time I had. And then last night, oh why? Last night I went to clean up the kitchen, put all the dishes away from when I cooked, put the food away, so on and so forth. And I decided, you know what, let me wipe down the couch, sweep the kitchen floor, let me wipe down the tables, change the cat litter, get the garbage ready to go out, and then sweep. Instead of vacuuming, I swept because there were some areas I realized the vacuum couldn't get. And then it was late at night, so I didn't want to turn the vacuum on. So I was like, well, let me just, sweep over. When I tell y'all, that was the stupidest thing I could have done. And I knew it. I had it was like Sheena. I took the vacuum out and decided, no, I'm just gonna, that was so dumb. Because of dust and stuff like that, I'm sweeping. And when I tell y'all, I could not breathe. It was so difficult. My breathing became so labored. And I didn't want to stop doing what I was doing because now I didn't started it. And so when I did finish, I sat down on the couch. And my chest was just so tight. I was like, there's no way I can sit here. I couldn't get comfortable. And I was like, okay, be still. Calm yourself. Don't panic. Because that makes your breathing even more labored. So when I got my nebulizing machine and I, hooked it up, I had to fight the cat a couple times with trying to eat, play with the cord, chew on the cord, chase the cord. But when sorry guys, let me turn this fan up. It's blowing directly in my eye. One moment, y'all. Okay, sorry. I turned the fan off because it was blowing directly at me. So I used the nebulizer, for a while. I kept using, I had two of these I was just going through them because I ran out of the albuterol. That would have helped me much quicker, but I was out of it. So even now my chest is so tight and sore, y'all. I'm just taking my time, moving slow. It makes you even more tired, but There's no, I'm free. There's no wheezing, and there's no like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. So yeah, I feel better in that sense, but my brain, my head is just pounding, y'all. It's pounding. When I woke up this morning, when Chopper woke me up this morning, my head was pounding. I was like, let me just lay back down and get some rest. And so I just haven't had to keep getting up dealing with him this morning. So I finally decided, you know what, forget it. Just get up. You're not going to get the sleep, the rest that you need. So I got up, got myself together, made myself some coffee right here in the window. That feels so good on my throat, because my throat is sore from the inhalers and stuff. I don't see them little squirrels up there. I don't see my little pigeon friends. Nada. How was your guys' weekend? Man, comment below. Tell me what you do. What happened? Where'd you go? What you eat? I just weighed myself, y'all, 185. I knew it because I've been stuffing my face. So the next time I weigh myself will be Thursday morning. Okay, I'm going to really work hard. I have a bunch of grapes in there, so I'm going to be, when I get hungry. Oh, I just took some Advil. Man, it's just taking forever to kick in. It's right here. I'm going to, when I get hungry, have me some grapes. Run them under some warm water, because I don't like cold fruit. I'm going to run it under warm water first. Have me some grapes. I have tomatoes. I think the lettuce might not be any more good by now, but I do have tomatoes. Like I said, I have tomato. I have the grapes and cheese and crackers if I just have to nibble on something. Because I find myself not all the time being hungry, but just eating because it's there, and that's not good. Especially yesterday, I was eating because I would see a commercial. I was like, this ain't good. This ain't good. But I was so frustrated and consumed with trying to get the video up. You'd think I would have put up something super amazing, but it wasn't as amazing. It was nice to me, and so I hope you guys enjoyed it. So I put up Sunday. Minister Arnold preached stay focused. Don't let anyone get you off course. Anyone or anything get you off course, right? Stay focused. Acknowledge the Lord. You get up in the morning, or you go to church and you thank everybody but God, the one who created you, right? So it was very, very good. It was what I needed to hear. Stay focused, because man, I had some questions. Lord, I'm trying here. Yeah. So I'm just gonna really work hard on me, my body, my mental. I have to, y'all, because man, I'm just over it. I'm over it. You're looking at El Chapo. So it won't be a good morning unless Chapo is in the video. Wow, but so guys, I had a dream. I had two dreams. I don't remember. The only one I remember is the one I think I had this morning when Chapo was bugging me. And all I remember about that dream is I was with this girl. She's kind of petite. She was in a car. I was in a car. I don't know what we were doing, where we were going. I just don't know. She was in the car in front of me. They're like, trucks, not cars, trucks, nice trucks. Y'all know I like those monster trucks and stuff. So, big old 4x4, sit up high, like Bigfoot, Minnesota Ice, and all of them. Anyway, she was in front of me and I was behind. I don't know where we were going or what we were doing. But then this truck that pulls up kind of in front of her, cutting her off or on the side. I forget which one it was. And it was this big old, tall, lanky, yellow guy in there. Almost like a giant, like he was tall. And I guess he had said something to her. He asked her something or whatever. I think he liked her and he was trying to get her attention. I don't know. I think that's what it was. And she wasn't interested. And he was not okay with that. You know, he just was not okay with being ignored, I guess, you know, being turned down, especially since he had someone in the car with. You know, now, maybe she injured his pride or whatever, I don't know. But now he's mad about it, right? And so, you know, she little and she just talking smack. And because she's frustrated at this point. Because he keeps blocking her off and just keep getting in the way, keep following and all of that, right? So we get to the destination. Now I think we was going to the house on Huron, but it was like you don't want nobody to follow you to your home type of thing. So I'm not sure in the dream where we were, but a couple of times I would see the house on Huron, and he just was like weird. He just changed, like at times, like he wasn't even human, normal, you know. And not to say that if you're not human, you're not normal. I'm just saying he was different. Don't nobody come for me. You probably thinking, don't nobody like who? Aliens? Don't nobody come for me. Okay. All I'm saying is he just was different. And it was weird. It wasn't a good different. And he just kept coming at her and coming at her. And it was at one point, it was like he was crawling up the walls, or he had gotten even taller or bigger or something, and she was trying to, you know, fight him, and it was just the craziest thing. And that's all I remember, y'all. And I woke up, and like I said, I know there was another dream. There was more, and it was more to that, but I don't remember it. That's all I remember. And I thought when I woke up that I would remember these, and I was too tired to even go and try to record. I was really tired. And like I said, my head was just boom, 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 boom. So I was like, I can remember. I remember. I did not. What did I watch yesterday, guys? I didn't watch anything, I don't think. Yeah, the TV was on, but I don't think I really watched anything. Oh, I did watch, there was an anime that I watched a long time ago where this boy goes to this school. On the first day, he felt presence. There was some presence there. And he had saw this girl, and like these eerie figures or whatever. Anyway, it was like a paranormal type of animation, and it was actually really good. And he gets together with some other girls in the school and people in the school that were a little weird, a little strange, but they too would either, they may not have been able to see the paranormal like he could actually see and communicate with. One girl was able to hear. One was able to sense, you know what I'm saying? One couldn't do anything but knew that it was possible and it existed. It was quite scary. So the anime was actually quite funny and very interesting. And so I think this was kind of based off that. And I thought it was going to be episodes, but it was just one movie, and it was good. I forget the name of it, but the boy, goes to the school. It's his first day, and he's running a little late. He bumps into this girl. She turns out to be the one that she can sense them and maybe hear, but she couldn't see them. And her family fights against the ghosts or whatever and paranormal, the negative ones or whatever. And it turns out his grandfather works with her aunt, He didn't know any of this. And he goes to the school, like I said, they're running late, and he bumps into her. She bumps into him, actually, and knocks him down, and he's looking at her, and she looks down at him, and she asked him something, and walked off, and he was like, wait a minute, you know. So anyway, he goes, and the guy in the front that was, checking all the kids that was late, and it was like, okay, where are you going, where you headed, da, da, da. He said, well, it's my first day, I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go, da, da, da. He said, well, stand over there. He said, you're going to be in room, blah, 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 blah. He said, well, how do you know that? It's on his badge. So, and actually, what was crazy was, as I found out later, the guy that, yeah, I'm sorry, y'all, my nose is starting to run. So he goes and he stands over there, and then this girl, before he went to stand over there, it was another girl that went to stand over there, right? And she had the little red tag on her jacket as well. Long story short, he's talking to this girl, but actually this girl is dead. Okay, she's dead. There's another girl. No, this particular girl wasn't dead. How did that go? Oh, I forget. This particular girl was not dead. It was another girl that was. Anyway. So on his first day, right? All of this is his first day. The first day of school, he goes in, he introduces himself to everybody, and this one girl comes in, and, she's really beautiful, and he's just staring at her, da, 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 da. And then as she goes to sit down, the teacher was like, look, stop staring at her and go take a seat. So he goes to take a seat, and he's looking at where she's sitting. Coming down the window was a figure, just black hair, just dark, coming down the window. And he goes over to protect her, and everybody looking. She's like, what is it? He's like, y'all don't, yeah. And he went and sat down, right? So, long story short, her sister was in the hospital because she had attempted to take her own life. And what happened, as the story goes on, was the shaman in the village, her daughter was killed by these little bullies in the school. And on the first day, he has a run-in with the bully because the bully goes and takes this girl food from her, and he was like, give it back to her. You know what I'm saying? Well, give it back. And so the dude smashed it up and put it in the hand, after they had some words, and he grabbed him, and he was like, 72 cents, give her the money for it. And he was ready to go with him, like, let's go. I'm standing up. I'm not tolerating this, everybody else standing around watching. And see, that's the problem. When it wasn't but 4 or 5 of them. I think it was 3 guys and a girl. When you got bullies like that, if everybody was to stand up, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just stand around watching. Stand up. Nobody did, but he did. And so, and then the girl that he liked, she walked up to him because it turned out this boy was his sister's girlfriend. And she's like, wow, instead of going to the hospital to see her, this is what you do? She's like, you haven't been in the hospital to see her since she's been in the hospital. And so it turns out that the girl in the hospital, her sister, was in the hospital because the shaman's daughter, the one that was killed, that died, was her friend, and she died protecting her. And instead of her telling people the truth, she covered it up. And she covered it up because the guys that did it, that was responsible for it, had told her if she did not shut her mouth, they would hurt her sister. And so that's why she covered it up. So now the mom is thinking all this time, the mom, who's a shaman, she goes and she's bringing her daughter back. She's trying to bring her daughter back. And instead she's dealing with these evil spirits, and they're coming in the form of her daughter or whatever, and she's believing it. Now she's killing she's killing these kids off one by one. they were all in this room partying or whatever. She just knocking them off. And but she had brought in order to do what she's doing, she had opened this door, and she has all these, paranormal, these spirits, these negative spirits and energy that has come through, and they're hurting people. And so he fights, the girl fights, and that's when he finds out, when he goes in the pool, he ends up in like a alternate world where he saw everything that actually took place, that actually happened. And he has the girl diary, which he was trying to give back to the other girl the whole time. So he was reading it, and there were pages stuck together. And as he opened the pages, he could see, he was able to read more and more what happened. And so because the little girl she confessed in the pages. And no, not today, because I don't want you to get fur all over this shirt. So, long story short, he was able to see everything that happened, right? He was able to protect the girls and get rid of the spirits. Because in the dream, once he got one of the girls out, he stayed back for a minute. And it turns out his brother had passed away. And I guess his brother passed away because of him. And so his brother was like, get on out of here. Why are you? He said, I missed you so much. It's so good to see you. He said, so get on out of here. He said, what you gonna do? Stay here? And he said, what? You don't forget? I'm here because of you. And he was like, what do you mean? He's like, your father was, he fought against the spirits. He was a shaman too, I guess. And he was supposed to take, and he was a powerful one, and he was supposed to take the shoes of his dad, fall in those, take on that role. But I guess he don't remember, or he didn't want to. I guess he didn't want to, and some, I don't know. So his brother was adopted to take on that role in place of him. Go figure. And so anyway, he ended up being killed. And I think the spirit that was talking to him through his brother was not his brother's. It was the evil spirit. And so anyway, he ended up, while he was in there, he realized what his role was and his responsibility was. And because he could naturally, it was just meant for him, because he could naturally see and hear these spirits, paranormal, like it. Just as simple, it was crazy. Just like I'm talking to somebody, he could see them and communicate with them. And so in the dream, he had his dad's sword came to him or something. It wasn't a sword, it was a whip, like this lightning whip, and he was just whacking their butts. But in the end, he ended up, telling the girl what really happened, and he showed her in the diary. He opened the pages and showed her and everything. So then eventually, they stopped the shaman mom, because it was only one more kid that had to go, and that was the one in the hospital. So she went to actually kill this girl, but then her real daughter stopped her. The real daughter stopped her. The girl's aunt ran there. She was fighting with her, and she's like, that's not your daughter, it's not your daughter. And then when her daughter came, she said, this is your daughter. She said, what you've been talking to all this time was an evil spirit. And her daughter was like, mom, stop this, and all this stuff, hugged her, and then she disappeared. And so mom got up, ran out the room, and jumped out a window. I was like, wow, crazy. Jumped straight on up out that window. But it was good. I just can't remember the name of it. But I like to watch when they take an anime and they bring it to life. And I like to watch pictures like that to see if it's even close to the anime. And this was pretty good. I liked it. I really did. It was cute. And so that's the only thing I think I watched. Other than that, the TV was pretty much on, because I really couldn't find anything that, I wanted to see. And that's crazy. Like, there's just really not much on lately. Anyway, guys, my nails are holding in there, but I have to tell y'all, this is gonna come down some. This one's gonna come down some. Yeah, this one's gonna come down. This one, we'll see. You know how it is when I go in there, sit down to type, because a couple times today I was dropping stuff, and they not even that long. But I think it's just the fact that they're not mine. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, guys, that's it. I don't have a whole lot. I'm really sorry about, you know, the footage. Like I said, I had so many dreams. I had another dream that I had, and just the whole Sunday video, everything, y'all. I was recording. I'm looking at the time again like I am now, but when I went to go retrieve the video, it was not there. I don't know why it wasn't recorded. I don't know what's happening. It was indeed quite frustrating. Hopefully this video is there. It is a long one, but hopefully it is there. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready, make myself another cup of coffee at 7:53, answer whatever text messages I have on the other phone, put this one on silence. See, I can't even do that because my nail, Jesus, silence mode is on. Yeah, my stomach is a little upset. Jeez. I don't want to work today. I have to, you know, you have to, because in order to get paid for the holiday, you have to work full day the day before, full day the day after. Hold on, y'all. And cat fur everywhere. So I'm trying to waste my tissue. Like I said, I have all these rags, these towels I'm gonna use to. Whew. Yeah, I gotta get it together, y'all. It's tiring just walking. I'm just glad my chest isn't heavy and that airway feels open. So happy about that. It was close. Yeah, so I was going to say something to you guys, but I can't remember what it was. What it was. Yeah, I just hope that you guys had a really great weekend. I had to use the bathroom, just everything, y'all. God, 7:55. Yeah, I love so much this pink lemonade body butter my sister made. So good. I wish she would start putting the name on the labels, put the name of her website on the labels. So when people like me forget, it's there on the label. But it smells so good. So good. So good. So good. Oh, goodness. Y'all, I even did a story time with y'all. It didn't save. I don't know. It didn't record. I don't know why. I definitely got to finish talking to you guys and finish getting set up so I can go use the bathroom. My stomach is upset. Man. And I don't want to be sitting there trying to work and hopping and, you know, I want to be comfortable. If y'all know what I mean, I want to be comfortable. Oh. Y'all, it's a beautiful day. That's what I was going to say. I don't want to work, but I have to. But you have to. But I have to. But I have to. But I have to. I am so looking forward to the day when I no longer have to work. Yeah, I'm sitting here and I'm smelling the fresh air. Air smells just the air, the crisp air. Not nothing around it, not nothing blowing off or nothing, but just crisp air. And it smells so good. You know, I can't wait till One day I'm sitting, I can get up in the morning, like my mom, get up in the morning, make me a nice cup of coffee, a boiled egg and a toast, or whatever you decide to have, and go sit out in my yard, on my porch, because I don't want no big yard. No. My mom has a big enough yard for all of us. We ain't doing that. Man, I don't want no big yard, because with big yard comes, it's a lot of responsibility, a lot of upkeep, you know. So I don't want no big yard. Just something nice and simple and cute. Just, you know, a nice size yard. It don't even have to be, like I said, nothing super big. Just mine, enclosed part of it. Obviously, the front I wouldn't have enclosed. Well, I would to an extent. Tripping over stuff. Jeez. It's here. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that day, you guys. I'm looking forward to that day. Anyway, you guys have an amazing day. I will talk to you guys later. Remember to treat people the way you would expect to be treated or better. Say your prayers for all our brothers and sisters in Christ. And you guys expect great things. I am expecting great things today to happen through me, to me, and for me. And I expect the same for you. Bye. Guys, good morning. No, wait, afternoon, I'm on lunch break. It's 12:30. I'm glad when Jeremiah wake up so he can take this garbage out because it stinks. He added garbage on top of it. Garbage that was already in there, so it's a bit funky. Bit funky. We're gonna slice up some cheese, you guys, and crackers, and that's what I'm gonna have. And I already have the water in my room. Yeah, it's been a rough morning so far. Been a rough morning, y'all. These calls are coming, and I started to have an issue with my breathing. I'm going to use the sharp cheddar. I was really having a hard time. Like, I started to feel my chest get tight, and the inhaler that I was using wasn't working. I wasn't feeling like it was working, right? So I used another inhaler. So between the two, and just taking my time and breathing in, breathing out, eventually it started to get better. I want to say about a half an hour I went through this. And I think, to be honest with you, it had to be allergies because I was so stopped up. Like, I could barely breathe through my nose at the time, you know. And I told y'all this morning, my body and back and everything is a little sore anyway. And because it's like that, when your lungs get tight and you're struggling to breathe, you get sore. So that was no surprise to me. The fact that I am still sore, because this happened last night. It was about 11 p.m. So I'm not shocked about that. The fact that it's still sore. I was just a little shocked that, why all of a sudden I'm having a hard time breathing again. But anyway, thank God it finally let up, because I was like, I really do not want to go to no hospital. I just don't. Me and hospitals, we just don't click. Okay, we don't click at all. I have I have the cherry, the grapes there, but I'm not gonna deal with the grapes just yet. That'll probably be like if I have a taste for a snack or something sweet throughout the day, then I'll grab those. But otherwise, no, I'm not going to get anything right now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 crackers. My cheese. And so this is what I am going to nibble on. I still got the air on, y'all. Gonna nibble on for lunch. Well, I was gonna say, don't let me knock that garbage over, Jesus. Let's see. They said it's gonna be hot today. My coworker, she was like, "You scared me, Chapo. Y'all see me jump." I wasn't expecting him to creep around that corner. I don't want him to get out and get lost or anything, so I'm not gonna look for him. I love his little hard here, but I'm not looking for him. Whew. So I came out here, y'all. I'm outside. Just thought I would come out for a little bit, get some fresh air. So beautiful out. Just get fresh air for a moment. Talk to you guys. How is your afternoon going so far? It feels so good. You know what? It's hot out, but I'm back here. It's a little shady. Y'all look down. Isn't that scary? Man. When I was younger, I didn't have no problem with heights. But now, I don't get along with heights too much. As a matter of fact, my mind is always, when I'm up somewhere too high, I better start thinking about what would happen if I was to fall. Would I die? Would I help? If I get broke up, where exactly would I be broke? How many pieces? Would my head snap or crack? All kind of crazy stuff. Woo! You scared me. Good morning. No, afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay. So yeah, that is what my brain thinks about sometimes, you guys. Okay. That was Jeremiah friend. I forgot he was here. So, Jeremiah be sleeping on his head. So, whenever that door, it'd make me jump. This one keep getting stuck. So this is what I was using, as well as this one. And this one's good, but it wasn't. I wasn't feeling it. Yeah, so anyway, you guys, just wanted to check in on you, see how you was doing this afternoon. What are you having for lunch today? Comment down below, let me know. Like I said, crackers and cheese. And I could have got that hot dog and chopped it up, put it in there for a little bit of sugar. I mean, not sugar, but salt. And I still got 2 boiled eggs in there. So I'm trying to eat a little more healthier than what I've been doing. And I really would love to be able to lay off of meats. I really do. And this is one of the reasons why I kind of just, and this is simple, it's healthy. This is how I cut my cheese up. It's a little hot in here. But yeah, my mom said the plant At least to get a lot of light. That's a lot of light, don't you think? That is a lot of light. So hopefully it'll start growing more. And look, so down there the roots are growing. They're a lot longer than they were. But she still just don't look happy. She just look limp. And then look, if you look at the leaves, they're a little cracked. But see, I don't know if that's because something wrong or it's because of Chapo butt coming and trying to lick the water, drink the water. Did he nibble on it? I don't know. Washington is busy today, y'all. I'm not letting the window up because if I do, all I'm gonna hear is all that noise. Y'all see Chapo fur on the screen? I'm gonna definitely have to get that cleaned off. But his little fur be everywhere. He be everywhere. It's 2:41. My lunch break is until 1. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. Like I said, just wanted to check in on you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and listen to Joyce. She was talking about what was it? Not focusing on and worrying about things that you can't do anything about right now. You know, and I get that. You know, and the fact that that's what she was talking about just kind of tied in with Saturday. You know, things that we don't have control over. All we can do is pray and give it to the Lord. Trust God. Because if we sit up and constantly worry, constantly debate, constantly try to figure out, constantly this, constantly that, all we're going to do is give ourselves a headache, frustrate ourselves, and still nothing will change, you know, because it's not something, if it's something God has to do, we need to let him do it. But not God, like I tell y'all all the time, God's not going to do what we're supposed to do. But stop harping and just constantly over and over and over in your head about things that we cannot fix or change. And as y'all can see, I shaved these buddies down. I couldn't type. I just kept messing up. I could not type. So I shaved them down. Now it makes sense. So I'm going to talk to you guys later. Enjoy your afternoon. Those of you who are on your way to lunch, enjoy. If you're on your way back from lunch, I hope you had a good lunch. And I'll talk to you guys later in the day, okay? Bye. Yeah, today is Monday. I'm going to have y'all join me when I get off work. I'm just going to take a few minutes to get it together, relax, and then what we're going to do is just some meditation, okay? First, I'm going to do some stretching, and then not much, just to start, and then I'm going to do meditation, all right? And then after that, I'm going to study. I'm going to get in my word, and then after that, I'm going to bed, because I'm tired now. I really want to go to sleep now, but no, okay? I really have to stay focused. I have to stay focused, and I have to trust God. I do. So yes, and I'm not only seeking his face, but his voice. You know, I want to hear him just as plain and clear. You know, so yes, I'm going to get some stretching in. I'm going to do some meditation. And then after that, I'm going to get in my word and go to bed. Okay? All this be the Lord's will. All right? 12:44. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I hope you guys find some time to meditate with me. Right? To do a little stretching with me. And don't laugh, because we all got to start somewhere, right? And I'm trying to get back in health, in good shape. I'm trying to get it back together. Okay? So things don't stretch and function and move the way they used to, especially when you got access. So I'm going to try to work on those things today. But first of all, I really want to start off up here, so I want to work on meditating, just listen. So talk to you guys later. Have a good afternoon. Bye.